Sorry to those of you that expected puntable. It's me instead. Oh, Hanaki, did you know that our souls are connected by fate? What do you know? I'm Yuno Hanaki, the one and only Oran from Mielun. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. I haven't gotten a chance to really talk with you guys in a couple of days, because my only stream on Friday was the collab. And then, I died. Basically, I died. Hi. I do feel a little bit better today. I'm still, like... I'm less certain that I'm going to get sick now than I was yesterday. But I definitely did not feel good going to bed. And I've had to, like, sleep a lot today to try and get more of it out. So we'll see. We'll see. I would say maybe there's, like, a 40% chance I'll get sick versus the, like, 70 that I felt yesterday. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. But I'm doing a bit better now, so, hopefully crisis is averted. We'll see. But to ensure that I, am getting better, we're going to play a game called Coloring Voxels. I've had the demo for this saved for a little bit, and I needed to play it either today or tomorrow, basically. So it's partially for that, and it's also because I thought this would be a comfy and cozy way to spend a Sunday afternoon, just doing some color by number and chatting. Such is the vibe with me usually. We're usually doing cozy shit around here, but we have a particular need for cozy shit now to ensure I don't get icky sicky. Does emergency work for you? Hope you get better soon either way. Thank you. I don't have emergency on me. I have taken it before and I can, it does okay. I don't like the taste though because it's orange and I don't like orange flavors. But I have taken it before and it's worked okay. So if things get worse, I know I can take things like emergency or Theraflu or any other friggin' instant cold, icky, go away juice. I will be prepared for that situation. Should that arise? You should be careful. It's the time of year where people start getting sick. If it's anything like it is here, fall arrived early. Yeah, I do wonder if it's because we're starting to get into the transitional period of the seasons. September literally starts tomorrow. So it could definitely be that. It could also just be, any number of things. But I do think I'm improving a lot. Time to start taking vitamin C daily. I'll do my best. Woke up with a mega cough, but luckily it went away. I feel that. I went to bed feeling really sniffly. When I woke up this morning, I was still a bit sniffly, but it kind of went away after I took nap part 2. Second nap. But yeah. They like to put orange flavor in vitamin C, right? Vitamin C for a lot of people usually means things like orange juice or other citrusy things. Those have a lot of vitamin C in them, so that is usually why it is orange flavored, yes. The average person likes orange juice. I also liked orange juice a lot as a kid. But there was a time where I got very, very sick, and I had to take, I want to say it was amoxicillin, but I don't remember if that's the actual name of the medicine. I could be wrong. But basically it was like a pasty white, liquid medicine that tasted like oranges. And because I didn't want to take it, Onimama had to put it in a syringe and shoot it down my throat in order for me to take it. And ever since that day, I have not been able to consume orange juice ever again. Even just smelling oranges and like orange juice type things makes me want to throw up. Fun fact. And she was always very upset about this because I used to love orange juice. And it was a good way to ensure that I would, like, you know, get my citrus, get my vitamin C, all of that stuff. But I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. To this day, like in my old Oni age, it's just icky, yucky, gross. So baby me did not like it. I had been very sick during that time. And I literally got to the point where I was dreading meals because I had to take it whenever I finished eating something. So I was like sobbing, not wanting to finish my meals because I knew I was gonna have to take the medicine. Did not enjoy it. Baby me was like, I hate this. This sucks. Anyways. So I don't know. Oh, I can click and drag. Okay. I wasn't sure how I was supposed to organize this. I wasn't sure how I was supposed to go around this. As you can see, there's like several options for levels to complete. We can start with the basic ones, like the birds, because they only have a couple colors and a couple voxels. And then I guess we can go through and start playing other levels? Question mark? I don't know, because there's also like these categories here. I'm guessing there's like categories of other things you can play, and then there's this dais of things to color. We'll start with a burb, because it looks like it's an easy tutorial one. Ah. Heck yeah, man. Okay, it works because I'm like dragging it too. That makes sense. But yeah, it's just this. It's just coloring. By the way, I feel like you got scammed during the spelling bee. You kept getting the crazy ones. Well, I kind of did it to myself because I mentioned that I'm AP English. They definitely did it to me because I mentioned that I was smarty pants. They did give me hard ones, I do feel. And they were two words I had never heard before, which is crazy. That's never really happened to me before either. But like, it's fine. There's worse things that could have happened. I still feel pretty proud that I was able to remember how to spell lieutenant. That was a big deal for me. I usually fuck that word up. And then what was it? Machiavellianism? I didn't know if I was going to be able to spell that. So when I saw Yui implying to Lillian that she should call on me to be her lifeline, I was like, God, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. They did it anyway. And I was just like, no. Why? It's because you hate me. You hate me and you want me die. You want me die. You want me do death die. It was very fricked up if you ask me. But also very funny. That's why I had to call it out. I was like, we can literally see your cursor hovering over my name. What is this? Oh, there's the other one is. Okay. Whip. French loanwords. I have to say it's kind of a poor game design that the phone a friend gives no benefit to the person who answers. I know, right? I immediately had to spell a word afterwards and I was like, I'm gonna biff. I'm gonna biff. It's Jover. It was kind of a bummer, but like, you know, I don't think they wanted to make it too complicated because they were also trying to be kind of lax with the rules too. I think that overall the game design was fine. They certainly did their best with what they had. I think if Phone a Friend gets it right, they get a free skip. God, I should have. I should have petitioned, but you know, it's fine. Did you use this model you could have won otherwise? No, we were only using Fugi's, so I had my Daifuku eating little baby. I was technically the second out because there were a lot of people who had to just like leave in general. So I was technically the second out, technically. But it was only because everybody else was like leaving. It wasn't because I was doing bad. It's just because everybody else was leaving. It'd be like that sometimes. With this game, does it make you use those colors before it expands, or can you use different ones too? I can use different ones. I'm using my scroll wheel to zoom in and out. But it does, if I'm hovering over one, it automatically colors the one blocks. I think it would do the same thing if I was using the other ones too. I'm bad controlling the hover, though. But do you guys kind of see? You build it in layers. It's kind of like you're building in Minecraft, but you're coloring. And then it does like a little like time lapse to show you what it looked like while you were coloring it all. Look at it. Cute. It's a fish. That's literally a bird, but go off. I was like, uh-oh. Did the game hate that? It did a little. This is a demo, so this is like proof of concept rather than a finished game. But yeah, no, I still had fun during the spelling bee. I stayed through because I wanted to hear the words everybody else got, and you are correct, Shiki did pop off. That's satisfying. I love the little time lapses when you finish. It's super good. Looked up this game because I was a little late, so it'd be cool to maybe color in the reverse direction if that makes sense. Yeah, you can. I imagine you can pick whatever color you want to start with. You don't have to go in order. It just makes more sense to go in order, to me, in my onion. Wow. Sometimes it works on hover and sometimes it doesn't. You're spelling lieutenant. A lot of the Brits in chat were like, isn't it lieutenant? I had to screech at them. I did see you going off on them in the background sometimes. I also saw you coming in clutch with the corrections when we realized that Yui's spellings were a little funky. No idea what happened to her there. I didn't look at chat whenever it was my turn to spell. Like, I would purposefully like minimize it when it wasn't my turn, but then I'd pull it back up and I'd like check what everyone was saying afterwards. Oh yeah, see, you can click and do whatever colors you want in whatever order if you don't want to do the numerical. But I guess it makes you count backwards if you start from the end. Fair enough. But the numerical order. I know, I'm the same way. I was just like, you can if you want. I don't know why you would. But I guess you can. If you'd like. What we learned was everyone's actually pretty good spelling and Pillow is cute. Pillow was so cute. I literally was tearing up. I was trying so hard not to laugh, but I was also just like, oh, Miss Pillow. What a sweetheart for real. Queen of doing her best. Also, we definitely took screenshots of how she spelled libraries and we were posting it in the spelling bee chat. Libracies? I was wondering if you could change the colors to be inverted rather than just selecting them. I don't know what you mean by inverted. There is like an erase button. I see other game by this dev coloring pixels, just using the numbers on the keyboard to choose colors work also here. I will check when I have more options for colors. So once we get to the next one, we got another bird. You change the color of 4 to something else? No. Anytime I click on 4, it doesn't give me any options to change colors. I believe this is a set game with a set pattern, especially because of the fact it has to render in the, you know, the pixels of it all. I think they have made it so that you can't really change the, you can't change the colors. And that's fine. It'll also impact on her spelling, only to respell it the same way. Well, she needed to do that. If she didn't do that, she was going to lose that particular round. So it was good that she was like, wait, no. And then she just stuck to her guns, because if she hadn't, it would have been Jover for her. So she was actually kind of smart for doing that. 96 twos? Wow. That's a lot of twos. Oi. Let me check. Two. Okay, well, a button showed up when I hit that, so maybe... Yeah, okay, so if I type in 5, it goes over to the gray. So yes, if you type in the numbers on the keyboard, it will select that color. To the person who asked. So what I was wondering, it'd be really fun to change those 3D layers to make different objects by altering the colors for the presets. Yeah, I think that'd be a little bit too complicated for the pixels in this game, though. And that's fine. And it's super helpful. I imagine that will be more helpful when there's, like, way more colors to work with. Right now, since I can still kind of, like, see the colors I'm working with, it's not too big an issue for me. But I can see that being useful for others. Yes, 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 yes. Look at all these twos. Oh, I missed one. Agony. But no, it was a fun event. I think if they decide to do school days again next year, and if they decide to have another spelling bee, they will probably iron out some of the kinks and issues that came up as part of the event, you know? So it's okay that it wasn't top tier. Well, I shouldn't say not top tier. It was clearly still very fun. But like there were some like issues with like clarity and things like that on some of the rules, so maybe those will be things that can be ironed out in future years if they decide to do more. Trial run, yeah. But it was fun. I popped off as much as I felt that I would. I'm glad that I made it to... Oh, accidentally already had the color on. I'm glad that I made it to college level before I died, because I think I would have been embarrassed if I died before then. It seems that we were a pretty high skill bracket, because they kept saying they were surprised that so many of us were still alive with all of our lives in, like, the college and adult words. So that says something about our particular skill bracket. Need to stay off of French Google for the next one. I don't know if it really was an issue with French Google. There's something funky going on, though, for sure. Then again, I think if you rely purely off of Google search for your spelling, that could also be part of the problem. I think maybe she should have stuck to, like, Merriam-Webster. Maybe if it was Merriam-Webster, instead of just, I copied it directly off of Google, it would have been easier to trust, because as we all know, Google has been kind of corrupted by Gemini. It's terrible, terrible, god-awful AI program that constantly gives wrong information. So I wonder if that was part of the issue, too. Went from doable to those words are fake AF. Well, again, I had to deal with a lot of words that I just never heard before, so I tried to guess based off of, like, usually definition. Because rather than remembering etymology, I am a girly who remembers things by, like, definition concept. So I was only asking for definitions for that reason. And then the definitions were not helping me because I was getting the nonsense words. She found proper nouns by accident based on what chat was saying. That was only for, like, one of the words. I think there was another word where that was not the case, but I do think that was at least the case for one. was definitely weird. And, you know, sometimes the spellings were also just straight up wrong for other words. Again, very strange, but, like, I guess it happens. But since she kept saying that she had copied them directly off of Google, I was like, maybe Google being the source is the problem. Maybe we should have used a dictionary. You got the AE and OE in one word too. Yeah, that's why I was like, ugh. I think that was the word I lost on. Which, fair. I was just like, yeah, no, that makes sense. Those words are always stinky. And I reiterate, words I had never heard before. So I was like, oh. Dictionary in 2025. Merriam-Webster has an online platform, please. It's not that hard. They even recognize words like skibbity and gat. Can't you please? Trust them, they know memes, they are hip. Break out the Wiktionary. I mean, in some ways, would probably be a little bit more trustworthy than just straight Google searches. If I can be so for real. That actually devalues the dictionary. They're trying to be trendy. They're like adding words to the common lexicon. They're doing their best. Honestly, if English didn't grow and evolve in some way, shape, or form, language would die. So, even if you don't like the words that are being added, you have to kind of accept the fact that language has to evolve in order for us to move forward. You may not like it, but that's the world we gotta live in, man. Duck. Oh, I made the pond, too. I was wondering why there were so many for the duck. Lexicon D's. Put Skibbity down in Scrabble. EVR.
An offering. Thank you so much.
Daniel Smith, thank you for the $5 tip. Gotta stay hip with the youth, daddy-o. So true, bestie. If we don't stay hip, it's over. It's over and also Jover. And we don't want that. Oh boy, next we have an elephant, which has less colors, but 1,000 voxels. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, gamers. Oh my god, 140. Really getting in it now. Is this satisfying to you yet? Are you enjoying yourselves? I'm enjoying myself. It's like very simplistic in a good way. It is nice to just sit and color and yap. This doesn't really matter, because even if I hover over the wrong number, it doesn't color in. But, like, I'm kind of having fun, like, sneaking it around and trying to avoid the wrong numbers. There's just something about it that's kind of fun. It's kind of goofy. From staying hip to ow my hip. Ow my hip! True. Anyone's definition of skibbity is a nonsense internet term connected to an absurdist YouTube show about evil toilets. So true. I mean, at least it has a definition. It's more than we can say about other kinds of words. Oh wow, the pink is like glowy. I do have bloom turned on, so I'm just like, ah, my eyeballs. What kind of game is this? Kind of looks like Minesweeper. This is coloring voxels. I have colors. I put them, it's basically color by number, but I'm coloring pixels. And then at the end, it renders into a 3D, kind of like Minecraft looking pixel model. Yeah, it's that. I wonder if the Skibidi movie is still being made. I don't wonder. These are things I don't want the answer to. I'm glad to live in a world where I personally don't have to think about things like the Skibidi movie. More power to the people who want to deal with that, but I feel like people who go to see the Skibidi movie are going to be just as annoying as people who went to see the Minecraft movie in theaters. I can only imagine. These purple things are gonna be. And saying that Michael Bay of all people is directing it. Well, from what little I do know about Skibidi Toilet, it does get kind of like dramatic. It is about like a post-apocalyptic world, allegedly. I feel like that's very Michael Bay core. And you know, sometimes you have to do like a really shitty project just to make that bag. Not that I think Michael Bay is hurting for money, but sometimes you just gotta do something to get that bag. And maybe the bag presented by the Skibidi Toilet concept was very appealing. Or maybe he just has kids that are like, please, we desire the Skibidi, and he was just like, alright, fine. Lots of explosions. Unironically, yes. From what little I know, unironically, yes. Lots of explosions. Surprising amount of combat in that series. The longer he works on that movie, the longer he stays away from the next Transformers. Yeah, look at it that way. He's got to dedicate all of his energy to toilet explosions rather than Transformer explosions. Toilet explosions are not what I want to think about. I mean, fair. Fair. I get you. What just exploded? What the freak? Oh, yeah, it is like exploding. What's happening over there? I need to stop using that voice. I've been watching too many videos where the creators in it have like a running joke of using that kind of like silly cringe nerd voice, and I need to stop. I need to get it out of my brain so that I don't end up doing it. But my tendency to experience echolalia is going burr inside my brain, and I'm just like, God, please. Of all the things for me to absorb, don't let it be that. Do it. I can't. The brain rots try to take over. I will die, please. Do it? No. I have to wait for the right time. I can't just... Like, I can do the silly voice. If I want to make the jokes, though, I have to wait for the right time. And it isn't the right time yet. I gotta be strong. It might come out when I least expect it, though. Knowing my ass. Anyways. I'm guessing this is like the seat on the back of the elephant. Am I making like a circus elephant? I can't tell. Definitely dealing with all the layers of the elephant, though. I guess we'll see, because this is the last one. Woo! Nope, I still don't have an answer. Is that lava? What the fricky? The time lapse didn't help either. Me looking at this like, what did I make? Sure. We'll go with that. Okay. Yeah. Elefante. Now I get to make bushes. Oh, it connects to the duck area too. What in the frick? Elephant next to their pink sludge. Ah, yes, the usual experience. Yes. Sure. Oh my god. There's so many here. Anyway. So what have you guys been up to? Have you been doing anything fun? For Americans, oh god. Sorry, pop up. For Americans, well, I guess I can't really say this is true for everyone, but 3-day weekend coming up, question mark? Not everyone gets this time off, though. It's always so funny to talk about things like, the 3-day weekends when a lot of people are just like, I don't even get those, because they don't work jobs that really celebrate those kinds of days off. Hitomi used to be one of those people, but she actually gets this one off. Congratulations, to her for that. It's rare that she gets days like that, off of work. But she gets it off this year. Yippee! We're 2 of the 3 days, yeah. Nah, I get you. A laborious Onimon. Onimon's always laborious when you're me. Nothing in particular. Made chicken curry for the first time. Ooh, it sounds yummy. I really like chicken curry. Chicken curry enjoyer. In the past, I would have turned my nose up at this kind of game with its very simple gameplay, but now that I'm a connoisseur spending hours at a time power washing, I understand. There's something very satisfying to these kinds of games. I definitely think stuff like this can sometimes be more satisfying when it's, like, physical. Like, if I was physically coloring in these boxes, I'd probably be going more crunk, because I could kind of pick and choose which area I'm coloring a bit more easily. Whereas with this, I just kind of go, bleh, and it just instantly colors. But it's still satisfying in its own way. Bleh. Oh. Well, if it works, it works. For first Yuno stream I'm watching for my new place. Had to move yesterday, unpacking boxes today. Well, congratulations on the move. I hope you like the new place. That's super exciting. Though unpacking is always hard. I find that packing and unpacking is the worst part of moving. People are just like, oh, but when you unpack, you get to decorate. And I'm just like, yeah, but when I unpack, I have to remember where all my shit is. You think I organized how I packed it? I didn't. That's my issue. Now I have to remember where all my shit is. Logistics company that washes and returns our dish rags is unionized, but my place isn't, so we have to do harder work at a resource deficit. If you never see me again, I was crushed by a plate tower. Oh no! Please do your best. Do not get crushed by a plate tower. It's Jover. I took a picture before unpacking. Smart. Smart. You are smarter than me. I'm really bad at taking pictures, so I think even if I did take a picture, it would look really, it would be not useful to me. And I would just be looking at it like, great, I can't see a damn thing. Luckily, I don't have to worry about moving for the next little bit, because I renewed my lease for an 18-month contract. Yippee! So I have a little bit more time here. Honestly, ignoring the fact that this location of Onigashima is not super ideal for me, the space is great, and I cannot deny that the amount that I pay for rent is honestly pretty good for the area. I honestly can't even afford to move because every other place that I could be moving to costs way more money, and I can't afford that. I can usually afford rent every month here, so that's a win in my book. Cheap roomy box secured. Yeah, it is quite roomy. This is a 2-bedroom box. It's just like the only thing, though, with me staying here is I do eventually have to tackle the very difficult task of getting rid of stuff I don't need, which is like a lot of Onimama's previous stuff. I have to go through her bedroom still, and get rid of things, because I'd like to empty out that space, and since I'm gonna be here longer, I was thinking about turning it into like an office area, so that I wouldn't have to do all of my streaming and all of my like computer stuff in the same room in which I eep. Making up numbers. Yeah, you're making up numbers. But no, I am very lucky to be in the area that I am at this price. Some months it's rougher than others, but it could honestly be a lot worse, and so I am very grateful. And yes, they did increase my rent when I renewed the contract, but it wasn't by a huge margin, so I was like, okay, I think I can handle it. I think that's okay. Mostly rubbish, I suppose, before saving all the important stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I think is just plain rubbish. Onimama was a little bit of a... I don't want to call her a full-on hoarder, but she was definitely not very good at getting rid of things. And there's a lot that I just don't foresee myself keeping because I don't need it. So I don't know. It's like there's like a lot of stuff I would have to go through. But a lot more of my family is like officially retired now. Like the aunt that usually can help with stuff like this, like officially retired recently. Congrats to her. So if I do really need the assistance, I have someone that I can contact and I can just be like, help, how do I organize any of this? But I gotta get to that point first. Like I have to feel mentally ready, and I guess I'm still not there. Old looking things that may be worth 50k plus. I don't know about 50k. She has some jewelry that can maybe add up to being worth something. Yeah, jewelry. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't really gone through the stuff enough to, like, know if Onimama really has anything super valuable. I should at some point, but I haven't. I've been taking my time. It's weird to think of it like... It's weird to think that it's almost been a year. Like, tomorrow is the start of September, right? And then it's just October, and then... That's very surreal to me. That's extremely surreal. It does not feel like it's been a year. Oh, look, a table from the 18th century. How nice and lucky. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we have anything that valuable. A lot of stuff that we have, Onimama did get from Oni Grandma, so maybe there's, like, older stuff. But I don't know how valuable it would actually be. I don't know. What's October? Doesn't the calendar go from September to November? Bro, I wish. It don't be like that, though. I guess these are berry bushes. I was like, what are these red things? Then I realized they're probably berries. Yep, they're berries. Oni Gran. Oni Grandma. There's that time lapse. Wow, look at how nicely they slot in. Ugh, that's honestly so good. You can apparently control the speed of the time lapse. So you can make it, like, slower or faster. I think this speed's pretty good, though. Ugh, look how nice it is! So satisfying. Billy! Yuno finds new family heirlooms. I mean, there are some things that I can think of off the top of my head that I might want to keep. If they're even still, like, in our possession. I kind of was checked out for a lot of the stuff that involved losing Oni Grandma. So I don't honestly know the stuff that we have that was hers. I got no idea. Oh boy, 18 layers. Let's go, gamers. But yeah, that's something I have to do at some point. It's just hard to feel ready. Like I said, it does not feel like it's already been a year. Like, the last time I thought about it, I was like, it's only been like 6 months, right? And then I was like, oh shit, it hasn't. It's been more than that. Fall and winter kind of completely disappeared for me. I remember bits and pieces of spring. Summer. Yeah, I kind of remember summer. And then we get to, now that we're approaching the new fall, I'm just like, wait a minute. Too much time has passed. How am I supposed to keep up? That is a symptom of depression, by the way. It's time blindness. The COVID time warp is rippling, it feels like. Yeah, I get you. I also feel like I lost a lot of my time to the Bovid era. Such an odd phenomenon, isn't it? Espresso depresso Oni. Yeah, I mean, how can I not be? It was very life-altering, and it was in the middle of a very stressful time for me, too, considering Kawaii was also, like, dissolving at that point, actively. It was rough. There was a lot of things that happened during that time that were very depressing, so I feel like it's kind of hard for it to not have impacted me in some way. Like, Even if Onimama hadn't passed away, I think I still probably would have lost a big chunk of time to the depresso espresso that was losing Kawaii. I'd wanted to be corporate for so long. And then my opportunity was taken from me. It is what it is. I feel like if you weren't depressed, it'd be more worrying. It's like... Is there such a thing as, like, depressive memory loss? Because sometimes I feel like I just forget that I'm depressed about it, and then when I think about it longer, I'm just like, oh yeah, I am depressed still. That's crazy. I feel like I haven't really had time to dwell on it in a way that would make it easier to process the emotions, maybe. Like, sometimes I just straight up forget. Which could either be seen as a good or a very terrible way to cope. Depending on who you ask. Smile. It's called PTSD. Interesting. Interesting. Anyways, we're not here to mentally diagnose me, okay? You guys are not my therapists. I don't have a therapist. I'm not a therapist. It's fine. But now as an indie, you can criticize fast food if you wanted to. I mean, I could have done it in Kawaii too. I don't think management particularly cared if we criticized fast food. I think they probably would have been a little bit more upset if we criticized video games. Depending on the video game. But you are right that now we are allowed to express those kinds of opinions more openly. Didn't you have a fast food tier list? Not a fast food tier list. I think I ranked something food related during my like random tier list stream. But I do not recall what it was. I don't think it was fast food. Fast food might have come up. No, it was cereal. Yeah, it was the cereal tier list that you are thinking of. Which is a form of fast food because you pour it in a bowl and you add milk and then it is food. Yeah. Anyway, though. But no, Kawaii wouldn't have ever really cared if we criticized fast food. And I think they might have even been okay if we criticized video games as long as we weren't, like, mean about it. Because they just wanted us to present ourselves as cute as much as possible, and I think girls expressing negative opinions and being negative in general is probably just not going to be seen as cute. And I say they would have preferred because there were a lot of times where people would just straight up, like, not worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't think there were ever really any situations where they would have actually been like, that wasn't very kawaii of you to say. Production cute not being cute? Yeah, literally an impossibility, you know? We were always cute. I said it when I introduced the company, too. That was for, oh my god, which con was it? The one we did in England. I don't remember what it was called. But that one, when we had to actually do, like, the introduction stuff, I mentioned that there were, like, a bunch of different types of cute, because cute has a broad definition, and kawaii has a bunch of different variations of cute. Hybrid Japan, thank you. Sorry, I've been out of the convention circuit again. So now I don't remember the names of cons. Oops. Very envious of the people who have been able to get in. Maybe that will be me someday. Guess I gotta start applying more, I guess.
Oi.
But yeah, when it was, when I introduced kawaii, I mentioned that everybody was like a different flavor of cute. So you can always find like something that you would find cute. Even if to other people, they don't think it's cute, you'd still be able to find a cute girl. And I still think that's true. I stand by that. Even if some of us are not the typical definition of cute in the eyes of some people, I think that we are still quite cute. There is a girl for everyone. Type shit. We need Yuno meet and greets. Well, maybe once I can finally square away all my shit with 2.0, I can actually feel more confident in applying places. I think everyone else who's gotten the opportunities is super cool, and I'm very happy for them. I just don't think I'm big enough. At least without a corpo to be like, hi, let us help you. Oh, there's more than there. There's 34. Oh, I thought there were only 18. That's crazy. Anyway. Oh, it's like weird size layers though. I could literally just sit here and like scribble this and I'm just going up. Oh, I'm doing the giraffe neck, that's why. I was like, why is this layer so weird? It's the giraffe neck. Even the ones who didn't think they were. Yeah. No, I agree. Everyone is cute. Let's watch it. Oh, whoop! It went so fast. I guess because it was near the end of the time lapse, but the neck just went whoop! Neck. Now I get it. I was confused for a second. Same. I was literally just like, this is so simple. What is it? What does it want me to do? And then it was the neck. We have learned. But yeah, no, Lynn has applied to conventions to do like meet and greet stuff. This is true. Yes. And like I said, it's not like I don't want to. I think a lot of it for me is just I've just been in permanent waiting mode ever since I started working on 2.0. I've described this before, but waiting mode is like, you feel like you can't do anything else until this thing that you're waiting on is completed. So you're just like, well, I want to do it, but I have to do this other thing. Usually it applies to like, say you have an appointment at like 3 p.m., but you're already awake at like 9. You feel like you can't do anything before the appointment at 3 because the appointment is very important and you don't want to like forget about it. So you're just kind of stuck doing nothing and like wasting a bunch of time because you have an appointment. It's that kind of energy. For those of you who aren't familiar with the feeling, must be nice if you're not familiar. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. That's what waiting mode is. I experienced that hella bad with a lot of things, but I think especially with 2.0, it's been pretty bad. I haven't really wanted to commission art until the 2.0 design was done. I haven't really wanted to like make other projects happen until 2.0 design was done. Even now, I'm just sitting here like, there's so much I want to do, but I feel like I can't do it until 2.0 is finished. Feel that way with games? Can't queue start a game for at least an hour before an appointment? Yeah, exactly. Because you don't want to be stuck in the game before you have something you gotta do. It's stuff like that. I would think I'm doing a 5:30 later today and I haven't done anything. Exactly. It's because you know you have that thing later. You don't want to be in the middle of doing something when you have thing. That's it. That's the vibe. You understand. But no, imagine that in the context of being a VTuber, where I've just been like, I don't know, I want to wait until I have stuff done for 2.0. I could work on this cover, but what if I save it for after 2.0 so I can use the 2.0 design? Or I want to apply to this convention and do a meet and greet, but wouldn't it be more fun if I could do it with the 2.0 model? Murmur, murmur, murmur. Like, this is just stuff that my brain tells me. Is it necessarily true? Not really. But it's just like, I'm working on this thing and I feel like I can't do other stuff until I finish thing. That, but many months. Yep. I will reiterate, I sent the inquiry for 2.0 December 1st, 2024. So it's been nearly a year of waiting mode for my ass. I'm glad that I still have been able to feel like I can stream, despite not having the 2.0 assets and stuff. I'm very excited for them. I feel like it'll like really renew my creative energy a lot. But the waiting mode's been crazy. It's really insightful. I didn't consider those aspects of being stalled because of incoming projects you started before. It's something I worked out with Hitomi during one of my many breakdowns about my inability to create. We realized that it was because I felt like I had to wait until stuff with 2.0 was sorted. Because I feel like the 2.0 takes priority. It's like living expenses, then 2.0, and then like anything else is my priority. Color, color, color. Yuno going to pop off once 2.0 comes out, confirmed? Confirmed. Like I said, I do have ideas for stuff I want to be able to do. And going back to the topic of conventions, I will probably feel more comfortable applying to like conventions and stuff if I am in a design that makes me happy. Happy bappy. It'll also be nice to use that key visual instead of my default one. 1.0's key visual just, I don't know. I will say this too. I looked at the thumbnail for the spelling bee stream and I was just like, I stick out so bad compared to everybody else because of my color. Everybody else was like warm tones or like pastel-y cool tones. And then there's my dark forest green ass. And I was just like, bleh. That won't happen once I'm purple. But it sucks that I feel that way even with like thumbnails and stuff. It's not even like, it's obviously not an issue of the thumbnail, but I was just sitting there like, I stick out so bad compared to everybody else. And that makes me feel ostracized. Not literally, because I had fun. Everybody was very nice. We were all very nice to each other. It's just the way that I looked aesthetically. I stuck out a lot. At least in my own eyes. I was just like, this will not happen once I'm finally, purple. Or at least I hope it won't happen as much. Because looking at that image was Yuno surrounded by pretty women. Yuno is in heaven. Yes. I will say that was the blessing. I did like being surrounded by pretty women. I just felt bad that, like, my color palette stuck out so bad. But I did like the pretty women. Pretty women around me. That's another reason why 2.0 will be good, because now I will get to be pretty and surrounded by pretty women. That's a win for all of us. But I'll feel a lot more confident once I have the updated visuals and I can actually, like, use them for everything. Like, my updated key visual will look so cute. My model images will look so cute. I already know. And, like, having that amount of, like, cute stuff to look forward to will be really good for, my brain. Graphics will look so much nicer, in my opinion. And I will reiterate too, it's not like I think that my green model is unattractive. I do think that she is very pretty, very beautiful. It's just that the color palette is not one that is commonly chosen by a lot of other VTubers. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's not a lot of green women. At least not dark green women. Usually whenever green is involved in a color palette, it's a secondary color or it's like a brighter tone of green. They don't usually go for the dark greens. And it's also because, as I have complained numerous times up to this point, green is not good for green screening. So one should not expect a VTuber to be too green, or especially the shades of green that I am, because I blend into green screens and then I'm gone forever. I get camouflaged into oblivion. So that's not fun. We love green women though, and soon Urple. Yes, we do love green women, but soon you will love Urple women. And that is the thing to look forward to. Thankfully, wife won't disappear on us. Yes. I have made sure that wife will not disappear. Do not worry. Wife will still be involved. She's just going to look different. But I mean, wife, of course, also had to get a makeover. If I'm getting a makeover, so does wife. Love women, true. Women, period. Man. I just remembered periods exist. I'm so sorry, women. Such a shame. Man. I can't believe that God would do this to women. I can't believe it. It's so terrible. How could you do this to women? They don't deserve it. Try it said. Yeah. Just realized women have periods. I'm so sorry, women. I'm like 6'4", by the way. I'm like 6'4". I have stocks. I don't know how the rest of the joke goes. Another content creator that I was watching kept making jokes about that in the video I just watched recently, and I was just like, that's so fucking funny. Damn, women, I can't believe your own body would do that to you. Rah, sorry, I'm just so passionate about women. That's literally me. God, I'm so sorry, women. I can't believe that you would be wronged in this way. I can't believe it. I'm sorry you had to see me so mad. I'm so passionate about women and women's rights, and I just think women shouldn't have to go through things like this. I just think that's really bad, and I'm 6'4", by the way, and... If you're free on Tuesday, I am also free on Tuesday, in which I am free. Only the finest comedy here on the Yuno Hanaki channel, where I copy jokes that content creators that I like have told prior, and I'm just like, hee 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 hee. Comedy is a shared experience, I would say. So it's fine. At least I tell you my sources, kind of. Wait, you're 6'4"? Yeah, I'm 6'4", by the way. Actually, no, just kidding. I'm like 6'5", by the way. If you need me taller, I can, I just, you know, I'm like 6'6", by the way. 6'4", by the way, but same height as your 5'10" brother. No. No. Literally like 6'6". 6'5" of those actual Oiron Geta. I don't think they'd make her that tall, but it is true that they're very tall. Very tall Geta. You want to call my Geta stilts? What do you call those? What are those? They are my Geta. Whee! She can't get down. She needs to get a ladder to climb up on top of them shoes. Dang. Get out of here, True. True. Ooh, lots of colors now. Really locking in. This layer's got a lot going on. Whee! It was a nice choice to just make it piano tracks. Sometimes the OSTs in like cozy games don't always vibe with me, but I honestly do like the just straight piano. I don't know if that makes me lame and a nerd, but I do kind of like the straight piano. Don't know why I'm commenting on the soundtrack now of all times, but I just wanted to point that out. Death metal and cozy game. I mean, some people might find that very cozy. I wouldn't. Not that I don't like death metal, I just don't think that would be very cozy. And I think if I had death metal screaming in my ears while trying to be cozy, I would just be like, I think something is disturbing the peace. I can't tell you what. But again, that's just me. Like, there's also an option to just turn the music down all the way, I'm guessing, so you can play your own tunes. So I guess if you really wanted to be that person, you could just play whatever you want. If you really wanted to be that guy. Looking so good. Me to myself complimenting my work, just pointing at stuff and coloring it. Finally, I can color inside the lines. I did it. My kindergarten teacher would be so proud of me. I making a bridge? I'm making a bridge. That's funky. Awesome. The gator's under a bridge. I guess the water is supposed to be pink and bubbly. Sure. God, it looks so nice getting filled in though. Yippee. Look at my little gator. Heck yeah. Okay. What's left in this section? Boat, hut, plane, coconuts, lion, snake, ruins, volcano. I see. Okay. Boat. Guess we're putting a boat on the water? The pink water? I've heard of pink beaches, but I've never heard of, like, pink ocean. Like the pink sandy beaches? I've heard of those. Does the water also get pink? Because I was about to ask if you guys would swim in pink water. My answer would be yes. But I don't even know if it exists. Maybe it does? The mysterious pink sludge lagoon. Would you swim in the pink sludge? Genuinely asking. I would swim in the pink sludge. I just want to know what it's like. If it's confirmed water and safe, then sure, hell yeah. Love that for you. Love that for us. Boo, 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 boo. Okay. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Ugh, I'll roll my shoulders. Thank you. Nice. Thank you for the stretch. You're like creaking. I didn't creak. Shut up. Don't lie. Lying's not nice. Rude. What these parts are supposed to be in the boat. That's me when I stretch or stand up. Bones rattling. My bones shatter when I stretch. I got glass bones and paper skin. Points at you. Every morning I break my arms, and every afternoon I break my legs. Nah, I am eternally 21, so my body is constantly young and spry, and I don't have any issues with cracking or creaking whatsoever. I'm a very lithe individual. Also, I think the yoga helps. I like to do yoga, as I have said. I think the yoga really helps my body not crack. Am I super flexible? Not really. But I'm doing enough yoga that my body hasn't really reached the, like, cracking and creaking stage. For the most part. This is your sign to do yoga, or at least make sure to do some form of stretching. It will help your body. I promise. There you go. Doing it like this is satisfying too. Beep, 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 beep. It's like I'm pressing buttons. We're at a point now where the layers are like lots of colors, so they take a bit longer to complete. Which is fun, because that means we get lots of chances to just sit here and color stuff. Far be it from me to complain. Whoops. Accidentally already sliced across. Ba, 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 ba. Let's see, what else can we talk about? Digging through my brain for topics. More time with Yuno? Yeah, more time with me. That's crazy. I mean, I will probably have to end at some point for dinner, but you've got me for a little while at least. Like at least another hour, if not a little bit more time. Because on the bright side, now that my tummy is not dying, I don't have to be as concerned about what I eat. I'm still being a little bit cautious in case I figure out what was causing the tummy attack. But when I had dinner yesterday, my tummy didn't die. So we love that for me. Please clap. My usual safe foods were also causing me to have like issues. So that's why I was kind of like concerned. I was just like, normally when I eat this thing, I don't have issues. And yet now I have issues. Why? But then I had, I had chicken sandwich for dinner, last night. And it did not hurt tummy. So that is a win. Oh, is this meant to be like waterfalls? I think I figured it out. No food poisoning, please. Literally. I mean, I don't think what I was experiencing was food poisoning. I think it was just like really bad indigestion. And then it was causing like icky, yucky acid reflux and heartburn, and it was not fun. And I don't know why. Like, I couldn't figure out what I had been eating that was like triggering it. Because like I said, most of the stuff that I was eating was all stuff that had been safe before. So I was like, what happened? Did I suddenly develop an intolerance for something? And I was kind of trying to parse that out. But last night was good, so maybe it's fine. Maybe I just had like a weird moment. Weird body moment. Sometimes bodies just do that. And it sucks, but they're just kind of allowed to do that. I think it should be illegal, but Apparently my body doesn't agree. Boop, 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 boop. Boom, something over here. Can't tell what it's supposed to be yet, though. Oh, palm tree. Okay. New firmware update, new allergy required. Allergy acquired. Sorry, I can't read. God, I hope not. I don't think so, though. Keeping track of what I've been consuming, I don't think there's anything I'm allergic to. I'm still monitoring. We'll see. But I don't think it was an allergy. All these colors on the inside. I wonder what they're supposed to be for. Pretty, though. A boat. Is a boat. Not a paper boat, though. Now I get to build a hut. Where's the pizza? Ba-bum-psh. Not a paid advertisement, but could be. Please sponsor me. Your ad here being my forehead, please. Please. I think it'd be very funny if the girl who doesn't usually eat pizza all that often gets a pizza sponsorship. Personally, I just think that'd be pretty funny. Please sponsor this Oni to eat pizza for you. I'll eat more pizza if I'm sponsored. More pizza than normal. I mean, if I'm going to get a food collab, I still want it to be like my own ice cream. Obviously, that goal was technically checked off by Mialoon having a shared ice cream flavor, but I think it would be fun to also have my own ice cream flavor. In terms of, like, food collabs I would actually want. I think I would want it to be just, like, my own sweet in general, though. I guess it doesn't have to be ice cream, because technically the Mialoon flavor existed for a period of time. If I had to choose something that wasn't ice cream... I'll have to think about it. What flavor would you make your own? Probably something related to, like, chocolate and cake batter. I kind of like the idea of, like, a purple chocolate. I guess it'd be kind of, like... maybe, like, a chocolate and, like, a brownie? Kinda? Or maybe it's like a vanilla ice cream that's dyed purple with like food coloring or something, and then it has the brownie in it for like that chocolate. Because I do like doughy additions to ice cream as well, so maybe like a brownie dough. I'm trying to think. If it could be decorated like a sundae or like a parfait, I like the idea of like wafers or bananas serving as the little Oni horns, because you guys call them bananas all the time anyway. So I think that would be a nice little nod. And I do like the combination of chocolate and banana. So brownie, vanilla ice cream base, banana. It'd be kind of yummy. Kind of yummy, I think. I don't know. I'd probably just throw a bunch of ideas at whoever was making the ice cream, and then they'd have to make something cohesive out of it. Yuno's Oni Sunday? Yeah, it would finally be Oni-san. But it would be an Oni Sunday. Lots of brownie, probably pretty fudgy. Vanilla base for the people who don't like chocolate bases. I don't mind a vanilla base. Yeah, I don't know. Lots of options. That's just what first jumps into my head. Is this anything? Jury is still out. A banana bread brownie flavor would be great. After blended would make a great drink. I do really like banana bread. It would be a no-nut banana bread, though, because I don't really like the nut texture in ice cream or in banana bread. So it'd be a nutless bread. However, I do think that could still be quite yummy. Chocolate banana bread is banger. So it's just like a little bit fudgy. It's got the banana taste. You might be onto something. And what's a better time to have banana bread than a sundae? Yum. Mix the flour and yeast. Yeah. Agreed. Then I guess it's probably what the alternate treat would be if I couldn't get another ice cream flavor. I guess it would be a type of banana bread. Banana bread. Honestly, vibes. I always forget how much I really like banana bread until I suddenly remember, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I love banana bread. There's like a restaurant kind of near me, but like not really near me, that has pretty good banana bread, and they actually make it well, they have nuts in it still, but like not in like an insane degree to where I can't eat it. I really like their banana bread. I don't order from there very often though, and when I do, I always forget to order the banana bread. Me, oh, I really like this place's banana bread. Also me doesn't order the banana bread. I really like coffee cake. I forget how much I like coffee cake until I have coffee cake. It's the same with banana bread. But coffee cake can also be quite good. And true to form, it does taste really good when you have it with coffee. Me and my oat milk shake and espressos. And then any, like, really strong flavored pastry. Yeah, man. I'm excited! Now that we're approaching fall, that means that Starbucks is gonna start having the muffin I like, the pumpkin cream cheese muffin. I do not drink pumpkin spice lattes, though. Not that I don't like them. Just never really been my thing. They don't taste good cold, and I don't really like hot coffee. You can technically get them iced, but I don't think they taste as good iced. But the pumpkin pastries go hard, so I don't lose out. Another win for girls named Yuno Hanaki. I made a hut. 100% thought you were gonna say PSL. I thought we were PSL girlies. Hey, I love pumpkin spice. I just can't... I don't usually drink the latte because it just doesn't taste good. It doesn't taste good iced. And I don't like hot drinks. But no, for the PSL girlies, the PSL I think is already back. I would be surprised if it wasn't. At the very least, it's probably coming back as soon as tomorrow. But I did already see that Starbucks was advertising the pumpkin cream cheese muffin, so if that's back, then almost assuredly the pumpkin spice latte is back. So shout out to my girlies who like that. Not me, though. Is it PSL and UGG season already? Yep. Yes, sir. 'Tis the season. Merry White Girl Christmas. Tis the season. Maple glazed donut season. God, please. God, please, you don't understand how much I need a maple donut in my hand. Ugh. I'm still so sad that I can't directly order one. The place that I get my donuts, they don't have every flavor that they have in their store listed on the app when I try to order donut, and it makes me so sad. I'm just like, why can't you let me choose donut? I know you have them. Just give it to me. And they're like, no, it would be too much effort to list out all of our donuts individually. No, you're taking a donut from me. Why are you licking the maple donut and taking it from me? I'm so sad. But yeah, I get kind of bummed out because I can't get it very easily. I'd have to like go in person to the store to pick it out, which I guess I could do. It's not super far away, but there's something about the walk of shame I would have to do to walk all the way back through the residential neighborhoods of Onigashima holding a box of donuts. And then probably also a coffee, because why would I go get the donuts and not also get a coffee? There's just something about that walk of shame that I don't know if I'm willing to commit to. I'm just a girl. One day you gotta just get out and load up on maple donuts. This is true. By all accounts, I could just like take one trip out and load up. But also consider I'm just a girl. Hey, yo, this girl eats. No! The perception of my eating. Why is she walking home with a whole dozen? And I'm just like, I'm not gonna eat them all at once, I promise. It's just because I'm saving them for later. Dies. Shame, more like jealousy. I don't know, man. I still think it's a walk of shame. someday. But no, I love me a maple frosted donut. Yum, 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 yum. I'm really hoping that during the, like, fall, winter season, they bring back that, cookie butter donut that I was obsessed with, because holy fuck, that thing was good. I was literally ordering it, like, every single day. Not every day, but I was ordering, like, a dozen and then holding on to them, and then I was just hoarding them, like, yes, yes, yes. Because not only was it, like, filled with cookie butter, but then it had the maple icing on top, so it was a way for me to order the maple iced donuts, and then I got the bonus of there being a cookie butter filling, and it was so good. They also had a cookie butter iced coffee running at the same time, too, that was pretty yummy. Anyway, I like cookie butter, in case you didn't know that about me. It combined with the maple really, really well. I really liked it. I hope they bring that back. I don't know if anybody else liked it as much as I liked it, though. I am a sugar gremlin. Oh, we know. Stop. The perception. Also gotta find a place for those cream cheese pretzels. God. It was like one specific, like, Christmas market. I don't know if that's, like, a common enough thing to be able to get those, but God. Why'd you have to bring that up? Now I'm remembering how much I loved them. So good. Hit up your Christmas markets if you want to try those, because I'm sure that they probably exist at like that place specifically. So you're looking for like late November Christmas markets in your area. Go to those and they will probably have them, more than likely. Because that's how it was for moi. It was so fucking good. Where's the other? Oh. You guys torture me by reminding me of foods that I have told you about. I'm just like, what if you just chose not to remember? Meshitero, for real. Only without pictures, it's just by triggering the memories. The visions, the visions! Tortured with your own knowledge. I want a donut now. Same! God. Hitomi and I were watching a video, about... that was, like, donut related last night, and both of us were just like, man. And I was like, are we gonna have to get donuts in the next couple of days? And she was like, oh yeah, probably. I won't be able to hit my specific craving of maple donuts, probably, but getting donuts of any kind would still be nice, because I haven't had some in a while. And I do like other kinds of donuts. It's just that maple donuts are my favorite. And it sucks that it's hard for me to get them. I forget what this is. I think it's supposed to be a plane. I think so, based on the shape. I forgot. Ba, 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 ba. A donut and a nice coffee would go so hard right now. I'm now suffering. Not sure if I'll make it. I'm sorry. People who watch my streams do tend to come away with at least one really strong craving for something. The amount of times that I have made Beep Beeps crave, like, pasta. I will make you crave something. I don't mean to. I just like food. Or some of them, like, actually getting, like, transparent because of the steam? That's interesting. Yeah, those ones on the top are transparent. What the heck? What the hecky? That's kind of neat. Oh, the leaves are falling. Oh, cool. Oh, my Alfredo cravings come from your streams. Hell yeah. As you should. I do love me a good Alfredo. We just crave girly treats, true. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Everyone deserves a little girly treat. Also, treats don't technically have a gender. So, even if you call it a girly treat, you can consume it without being a girly. Let's see. Coconuts, lion, snake, ruins, and volcano. Okay, got it. And then I guess that would mean this diorama is done. Dang, you could really play this game for a long good time. If this is the volcano area specifically, because it has a volcano here, that means that there's like a bunch of different dioramas of voxels. It's pretty crazy. You could play for quite a while. And I think they said that there's plans for there to be like if you join their Patreon, you can apparently vote for things to become like a DLC voxel map. So you can like have input on the kind of stuff that gets added later. Pretty neat. The pink stuff is lava. Maybe it depends on where the volcano is positioned. I think it's supposed to be water though, because several creatures have been sitting on top of the pink juice. So I think it's supposed to be water. Otherwise, we have to believe that like the creatures can swim in lava. Which is not something you can do in Minecraft. You die when you do that. You die in Minecraft. They said we know streamers need to Satsu, we got their content. It would be cool to see if modding support could be added. Being able to upload custom voxel maps would be neat. I wonder. I didn't see anything about it on the main pages for the game. I guess if maybe that could be something that the devs have talked about on their Patreon at some point. But I agree. I think that would be a cool thing to implement. However, I wonder if the conversion of custom things into voxels would be a bit of a pain. Because you'd have to like do it by layers like this, and then make sure you're counting out all the blocks right. It'd be quite a tedious process. However, I'm sure there'd probably be people that would have enough passion and drive to do it. Come on, I'm hovering over them. And the color. In lava, Steers will die. Stop. Stop it. Stop. No. Oh. It's so easy to crack you up. No, it's not! It's not that easy. I'm not that easy to make laugh. I'm a very serious guy. I've never laughed a day in my life. I don't know what it means to laugh. I've never heard of a joke. Meh. Holy moly, 404? That's an error code. Never been silly a single day in her life. Yeah, there's no silliness here. Only very serious. I was about to unleash the cursed nerd voice. I can't do it. I can't. I'll die of cringe. Even if it's very funny to me and me only. I can't do it. I'll die of cringe. I can't. Do it. No! Can't make me. Not today, Satan. Bop, 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 bop. You get closer to the nerd voice every time the brain rot takes more of a hold. Stop! It's not brain rot content! It is related to a hyperfixation, but it's not brain rot content, I promise. It's just cringe. It's cringe of a different kind. That one dot of 12 is crazy. Boop, 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 boop. My cringe is not brain rot, it's other form of cringe. Yeah, it's not brain rot. I still have yet to consume brain rot content. I'm safe. It's really stupid. By the time I do actually use the nerd voice, you guys are just gonna be like, that's so dumb. And I'm just gonna be like, I know, but it's funny to me. And that is what matters. Sometimes I tell jokes that are meant to make you guys laugh. Sometimes I tell jokes that are for me. You just have to be along for the ride no matter what happens. Also, if you can't love me at my cringe, you don't deserve me at my, gestures vaguely. Whatever the rest of my personality is. Dang, these trees are tall. I think this is gonna be a pine tree. I'm thinking this is gonna be a pine tree. This one's a funky maple tree. They're so tall. Tall ass trees. There we go. JK. Oh, right, this is the coconut one. Are coconuts that white on the top? I mean, I guess. I guess if they made them fully brown, they wouldn't entirely look like coconuts either. I did that. I made art. Just call me a pixel artist. I did it. No, I did that. No, don't take credit for my work. I'll beat you up. Don't take credit. You didn't do it. It's me. Me, I did. Wow, 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 wow. You did that? Yeah. You made this? No, I made this. You guys haven't done anything. I'm sitting here painting all these voxels, coloring all these voxels. Talk to me when you've colored some voxels, okay? Else has ever talked about this, but this reminds me so much of when we were waiting. I wonder if this is okay to say. I think it is. When we were waiting to be called in for the all-team meeting where we ended up finding out that Kawaii was going to be dissolving. We were playing games on Discord, all of us, like the entirety of Kawaii, like all the talents. I think everybody was in the VC at the same time at this point. Everybody was in there, and we all started playing the built-in Discord games. We were hanging out in the Discord VC because we were waiting for the proper meeting to start. And one of the games that you could do in there was a color by number. So there were like, I think at least 9 of us out of the entire group who were trying to play color by number. just kind of cope with what was going on. I don't know if that's ever been shared before. It has been now. But we were playing a bunch of the different built-in Discord games. Color by number was pretty fun. The reason I'm thinking of that now is because I'm remembering, since that was co-op, everyone was kind of like trying to fight over filling in certain colors at a certain time. It was a color by number game. And everybody was kind of like fighting over colors. Well, not fighting, because multiple people could be the same color, but we were fighting over the spots to fill in because there were so many of us playing it at once. Coloring book in the dentist's office to cope with what's to come energy. Don't worry, your little head, you know, just focus on coloring the numbers. Don't worry about it, princess. Daddy's got it all taken care of. Just focus on coloring the pretty notebook. Don't even worry about it, princess. But no, we were literally just coping. It was so bad. It was like, let's color. This feels like not a good meeting. We don't know for sure, but let's color. It was very silly. Oh, wait. Oh, I could turn it around like this, too. Oh, shit. New feature unlocked. That's neat. I thought I had to do it top down forever. But I guess I can literally turn it around. The more you know. Just look at the birds. Princess, don't worry your pretty little head. Daddy's got it all taken care of for you, princess. Whose idea it was to start playing the games, but we did. We were just kind of goofing around. And then we all dropped off to join the big all-team meeting, and then it ended up being that, and it was like, haha, oh. We were right to sit in color for a little while. Boy, oh boy. Speaking of sad things, today is also the anniversary of me losing my wife. I miss her every second. I miss my wife, Tamarachi. I miss her a lot. After the meeting, Princess, it is over. Princess, Daddy thinks that he has to do this alone now. I'm sorry, Princess. Saw that earlier too, yeah. It's crazy. I can't believe it's only been that long. Thinking about it now in the grand scheme, it is kind of crazy that she left and then not long after the company exploded. Perhaps my wife was the one holding it all together. Not literally, obviously. Ransuki, how was the glue? It really is kind of crazy just how fast things happened afterwards. Man, oh man. Dude said one of them left and blew it all up. Honestly? Kinda. These cactuses get so tall. Sorry, cacti. These cacti get so tall. Whole layers of just coloring the cacti. There we go. Ranch pulled the whole sandwich together. Oh no. Ranch on a sandwich. Ranch. I realized that the red stuff that I was putting into the lion is like the heart and the brain. Isn't that crazy? I think that's pretty crazy. Cactuses? Salad? Yeah, no, the plural is cacti. I said cactuses. Like a fool. Like a straight up goof. Now tell me why the snake is 2,000 more voxels than the lion. How do these things happen? Holy schmoly. Big board. Big ass board. Crazy. Girthy snake. Oh no. Reminds me of those mini Lego sets. Yeah, kinda. You are building with the same kind of like cubes. Only digital. You're drawing. Kinda. Yeah, at least these layers are kind of easy. The lion does not concern himself with the extra voxels of the snake. Well, yeah, the lion doesn't care. I care, though, and I'm not a lion, so it's fine. I'm allowed to care. Meow, 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 meow. I was literally just like, what am I missing? And then I looked. I'd be lying if I said I didn't care. Ha 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 ha. That was quite punny, extremely. You guys make punny jokes all the time, and you laugh at your own jokes, but then when I make the joke, suddenly I am a criminal. I'm a crime against comedy, and nobody laughs, and instead I get tomatoed to death. Funny how that works. Honestly deserved? What the heck? That's so mean. What do you mean? I don't deserve it. I'm just a little guy. All I'm doing is coloring my voxels. And I get bullied. Like chat like streamer. Okay, but then why don't you guys get bullied, huh? Why aren't you getting bullied? Why is it just me? Riddle me this. If you were really me, you'd be getting bullied too. So I just think that that is not correct. We self-police. We talking about you bully us all the time, huh? I'm nothing but nice to you. What? I don't bully you. What the frick? Bullies us all the time. What do you mean? I'm nothing but nice. You know, sitting there acting like she can't take the power back at any moment. I mean, I know that I can. You are the ones that forget that I can. That's why I come here, actually. On the off chance that you get the pitch switch. I guess it's not really a pitch switch, it's more of like a tonal switch. Dang, there's so much green in this one. Of course, as soon as I say that, I get like the hot electric purple. I'm painting flowers for you, princess. God damn it, I'm doing it. Ugh, come on. Paint the stripe. Accuracy is sometimes not very good. You should remind us from time to time? No. Not today, at least. I know bait when I see it. Oh, maybe you should remind us of the power that you have. So we don't forget. Not today. Today, it's bait. It's better to do it when you least expect it. If I show you that I can do it when you command it, that takes the power away. And that defeats the purpose. So no, not today. Not today, gamers. You're just going to get the cringe nerd voices. And regular Yuno voice, I guess. As much as I enjoy my ooh, I love you comfy streams, I do also love my banter. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really be in chats where, like, the streamer's being super lovey to their chat. I'm always just like, I don't know if I should be here. I feel like I'm intruding on something. You guys, it seems like you and your chat are having a moment. And, like, more power to the streamers who have that kind of dynamics with their chat. I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm just usually just like, this feels like I am intruding and that I should give them space. Please never be that way. You don't want me to be nice to you? Okay. Noted. I know you mean not the, like, very saccharine I love you type, which is very valid. I don't think I could do it seriously either. Well, I mean, I could if I was doing it for, like, a character, but I don't think I could do it as, like, my core content. I'm sure when they were trying to figure out who they were going to make the Oiran, they were probably hoping that it was going to be someone who would do GFE as, like, a regular part of their content, and I'm just like, Well, yes and. Yes and. Only in RP streams because we know it's fake. Exactly. You know that it's for the sake of a character, for the sake of the immersion. That's where you get the more love-struck, Yuno Hanaki. Dere vibes. Or in, like, voice packs, too, because I sometimes will do it in voice packs as well. Not as commonly, because my voice packs tended to be more lore-focused, but... that's where that kind of stuff would go, usually. Usually, for me. I prefer it that way. Because it's fun to play a character and make you guys happy that way. But I just don't think I could do it regularly. We have built rapport being a particular way at this point. PK, I hope we get a Sakura and GFE streamer, Yuno. Hi! Well, hey, all things considered, I wanted to be the samurai. I think that my vibes would have suited the samurai, and maybe... honestly, though, I don't know if Ranchan would have been able to pull off being the Oiran type either. I think he would have been doomed no matter what. With the people that ended up in Hana Mizuki, I think that Oiran was doomed to be friend experience all the way through. Mm-hmm. Ron, no. Yeah. I don't think she could have done it either. And I definitely don't think Kaya could have kept it up. I think Kaya would have cringed and exploded at some point. Okay, how is that supposed to be a snake? Do we... oh, I guess the snake is coming out of the hut. Because, like, the snake is here. Okay. I guess that makes sense. I was literally looking at that like, what? Kaya can't even say the L word. Well... I could have said something, but I'm choosing not to. I'm electing to not. I need to zoom out more. Over 1,000 of this color. Wowie zowie. There's so many. I was about to say, where did the piano music go? It's over. You play so long, the game can't even loop its tracks anymore. God, I can't fucking see. I have to zoom in. I gotta zoom in. Two tomboys and Kaya. True, Kaya kind of has the more, femme interests, I guess. Although she still has her moments of being a little bit tomboyish. I think she's probably one of the more femme in Mialoon, I guess. I don't know, Luna also has moments of being femme. Me. The only thing that's femme about me is that I like pastels. Other than that, I am a tomboy all the way down. Kaya is very girly. This is true. Very girly and also really likes girls. Whee. Right, we're on the volcano now, so I'm like actually building the structure. The base. Wow. When Lynn isn't talking about bidets, she can be pretty girly. Does she even still talk about bidets? I feel like that might be an outdated reference. There's you, this tomboy that really likes girls. Hehe. I gotta be the cool tomboy one in the dynamic, yes. Wah. When she bought one, there's a whole stream about them. Yeah, the one time, and then it hasn't really come up since. But also, I would argue that getting a bidet is a very girly topic, because only girls would care about the cleanliness of your butt. Men don't usually care about this. So I would actually say that's quite a girly topic. Freaking missing. I'm missing one spot. Oh, there it is. Ew, it's such a weird spot. No wonder I couldn't see it. I was just like, what the frick? Yeah. Lots of one-off spots, I guess because this is a really big map. Do. I've played how many levels and I still get confused when I see the 19 for the color and it's supposed to be 10 spaces. Sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, 10, 19. And I'm like, what? And I forget what is supposed to actually be the count of how many spaces there are. She confused herself. Will happen again. Whoa. Get a load of all those colors. This is Lynn's teal, kind of. I don't know if it's the precise shade, or like the precise hex code, but it's Lynn's color. It's like she's here with me. My wife. ba ba ba. Oh, here and then up here. She hurt herself in confusion. Ouch. Ow. You moved on real quickly after first wife's death? No. No, I didn't. Lynn proposed to me. Glad I had the stream on mute when you guys were talking about bidets. I was checking out a customer. I think it would have been pretty funny if you weren't muted. I think that would have been pretty hilarious. It's not like we said anything particularly nasty. We're just talking about bidets themselves as a topic. The closest I said was something about the cleanliness of butts. I didn't say anything else really bad. And even then, that statement in itself is pretty innocuous. I think that was a fine conversation to have left unmuted, but whatever works. I guess if people are like babies and don't want to hear talk about bidet at all. Girls and butts, how lewd. Yeah, girls have them, isn't it crazy? Too un-American for them to understand bidets. What the fuck is a kilometer? Ka, ka! Shiki saying that during the spelling bee made me laugh so much. I love her. How many layers? 23? Okay. Got it, got it. I'm allowed to have our phones out at work. Probably have this rule since most of my coworkers are younglings. Well, clearly the rule would also end up applying to you, since you would be wanting to have your phone out to watch streams. Nice hearing Lewis sing again. I was never really a viewer, but always enjoyed her singing. Lewis sang, yeah, Shiki put out a cover, was it last night? Or the night before? I think it was last night. She put out a group cover that had her, Nene, Reina, and Lua, and also, Iku. Hold on, let me see if I can grab the link, because I was there. I watched it. Ah, shit. Not Poke Rogue. Hold on, I think I can grab the link. But it was cute. It was a K-pop song. I saw you there too, yeah. I mean, I try not to comment too much during things like that because it's not about me. It's also not about anyone, but I wanted to be there because I thought it was a cool collab. Scooby-Doo-Boopity-Boppity. There's the cover. And then for Twitch... I don't know if anyone's looking on Twitch, but there. Yamano, stop saying hi to me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Mind your business. Don't perceive me. Stop. I always have Yuno live stream out in the open while I'm at work. Well, that's because I am safe to have on your screen usually. Mods, she's posting links. I'm a mods. I can do what I want. I'm a mods. But yeah, that's the link to the cover. I think this was a song that Ron-chan sang at one point. I think it was with Amoria, maybe? Because I realized I recognized it, and I was just like, where have I heard this before? I think Ron-chan sang it. Mod ban Yuno from her own channel? No! Don't ban me from my own channel, please! I'm working so hard. I don't deserve it. Please. Please, I swear I'll be a good girl. But it's a good cover. And yeah, I agree. It was nice to hear Lua. Wonder how long it's been in the works for. Because as far as I know, Lua's like way too busy to do like current projects. I imagine it might have been something that was in the works for a while. For a while. I don't know though. Don't worry, Princess, we won't ban you. See, Princess, Daddy knows how to use his ban hammer only for justice. He would never ban you. Of course, that means that you have to get into the voice call as soon as possible, okay? Simultaneously hate and love this bit. Yeah, so the content that I had been watching was people just like they were playing fast food simulator, and they had a running bit sometimes where if they were like I can take care of that, the other person would be like, I've got you, Princess. Daddy will get really good at grilling up the burgers. It made me laugh every freaking time, so now I'm just like, I see. That's gonna be in my brain for the next little while, eh? Princess's plan hammer will only find you if you deserve it. Don't worry, Princess, I never win. Okay, yay. That's crazy. But yeah, no, you might find me at premieres for things that other people post, because if I am anything, I am still a big VTuber fan. So I still support other people's projects a lot. But I try not to comment in chat too much, because I don't want attention taken away from the thing that's happening. But, if there is a premiere, I am probably lurking it. And might say one or two things just to show support. I feel like Yuno's content takes the G out of GFE. Yup. There's no G here. Honestly, there's barely even F. I'm just an experience. I'm just the E. Let's be so for real. You know, detected, perceived now. No! Don't detect me. I'm so subtle. It's like I'm not even there. Smile. Not the singular 4 cube. That's crazy. OE experience. This color also reminds me of my wife. Everything reminds me of her. Six. Perfect. Okay. Every time you say Miss Wife, all I can think of is the Gorilla Wife meme. Well, I'm thinking of the Snapcube dub Dr. Eggman. I miss my wife, chat. I miss her a lot. I'll be back. Oh, we're really climbing up the volcano now. I wonder if I will get to paint an eruption. Sorry, I wonder if I will get to color an eruption. Need to stop calling it painting. Oh, I will not. It is just a tube. I like to say I miss my wife Tails and make people wonder where the comma went. Don't say that about Tails! That's a baby! He's literally 8 years old! Also, I guess the notif didn't go off, or if I did, I didn't hear it. Josh Knowles, thank you for the $25 tip. Hope this works. Bad luck on stream elements this week. Looks like it's working. At least for me. Yippee! Thank you. Use more baking soda? Oh my god, you're so right. Why did I put a flour in there? I should have put baking soda. Doy. Wait, was that not the volcano? It's acting like I didn't play the volcano. Or didn't make it. Am I a fool? I think I'm a fool. Oh yeah, that was the ruins. I don't think I made the volcano yet. Duh. I swear my wife died 1 year ago and reincarnated into a cat rogue, but I still miss her old self. No. I mean, I miss the design, but that's because I wanted to be her. I wanted to be the samurai. I'm happy that I have a cat wife. Honestly, I think the rogue kind of suits her a bit more in some ways. To be honest. Time to become Yuno Sukiha. Would you guys think I was cringe if I eventually got a new outfit that was like low-key samurai designed because I miss samurai? Would you think I'm cringe? Because I have low-key been thinking about it. I've been like, that could be a fun outfit concept. Yuno with sword? Yuno swordsman? Fighter class unlocked? Swordsman class? Ayo? No cringe, just do it? Hell yeah. Noted. I mean, this is like not even close to happening. But I had the thought. I was just like, I like this aesthetic a lot. I wonder if I should just make an outfit. You ever miss your wife so much you just become her? I do. It'd only be cringe if you didn't have any knowledge of swords. I'll do research. I'll do research ahead of time, hopefully, if I remember. But no, I think I've said this before. I have so many ideas for outfits that I obviously cannot afford right now. But I have the ideas like racing through my head and I'm just like, ugh, I can't wait. But I already have one outfit on the back burner. So I will not be working on or planning out any other new outfits until that's taken care of. And even then, it might still be a long time. I'm thinking about reusing my sponsor, though, to, like, put up a little, like, low-key fund for it. Just like, hey, if you want to get a new outfit sooner, here's a goal. But I probably won't, like, promo it at all. I'll just be like, it's there, I guess. If you want a new outfit. Or go with what I got. Only one, weren't there two? Well, 2.0 is its own thing. It's not technically an outfit because it's an entirely new model and like redesign. And then I have the other outfit, Miss Yellow. I don't have anything else planned. I've like ideated other options for like things that I could make in the future, but those are the only ones that are like finished. So obviously, Orpal is being rigged right now, in the process of getting rigged, and Yellow is done PSD-wise, like in terms of like the model being finished, but I have no idea when I'm going to get that rigged. Daddy's gotta make it through October, kitten. I gotta get through 2.0 before I can even think about the plans for the yellow outfit. I have said spring. I don't know how sure I am about spring. Maybe spring 2027. Things are so expensive out here. October isn't real. I mean, we have to have it be real in the sense of I want to debut in October if I can manage it, but if not, it's okay. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Overwrite October, that was the hope. I was hoping to overwrite October with the 2.0 debut so we could have a happier memory. And I don't know how likely that is currently. We'll see. You're already a happy memory for us regardless of what happens. I appreciate it. I know my presence would be considered the happy memory. And we would still probably celebrate the anniversary. Even if it didn't come with a debut. I think I would just be sad because I feel like I wasn't really doing much. Because I can't really prep anything else in time. Princess's presents. Don't worry, princess. We just need you to be present. That's all we need. And once again, I'm just like, okay, yay. But no, we'd find a way to celebrate. I'd figure it out somehow. I will ganba. Your presence is a present. It's nice of you to say, but I'm pretty sure people would enjoy things that are a bit more hype than that. I'll figure it out, though. I do get to paint lava now. Yay! See, I told you guys. I told you that the pink stuff was supposed to be water. Because how do you explain all of this? Uh, 15 is over here. Wait. Oh no, this part isn't lava. That's the base of the volcano? Maybe the pink stuff is lava. Is the water pink lemonade? It can be in our imagination. We don't have any canon confirmation or denial. It can be whatever you want it to be, Princess. Here? Okay. lots of layers because volcanoes are very tall. Molten bubblegum? Huh. That just makes me think of bubblegum medicine. Which I know isn't molten, but it's like melted. I miss bubblegum medicine. That used to be my favorite when I was sick as a kid. And I tried to take it for as long as possible, because it was just so hard for me to like any other kind of liquid medicine. I will probably call this stream after I finish this volcano, which is... Can I check the layers? Oh my god. Oh my god, there's a lot of layers. Oh, there's 73 layers. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna finish stream after I finish this volcano. There's 73 layers! Oh my god! I'm here forever. Should have done this during my endurance. What the freak? I'm kidding. They don't actually take that long. But that is a lot of layers. Not ending soon. Well, I was just trying to say, after this, I'm probably going to end because my alarm for you should be figuring out dinner went off like 30 minutes ago. So I'm probably going to be ravenous by the time this stream is over. Pray for me and pray for my tummy. Smile. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay. We're good. It's fine. I don't want to stop in the middle. So it's fine. It's okay. I'll figure it out. It's fine. Maybe the top layers will be like really, really short because they're like super high up, you know? So maybe I won't have to worry about it. Speed painting. I'm speed coloring my voxels. Because I feel like it'd be good to finish at least one, like, diorama. Which I assume is how they organize the layers. Like, the volcano layer, I'm guessing, is, like, level 1, kinda. Or, like, section 1, chapter 1, however you want to look at it. And then if I click on the other ones, it opens, like, different dioramas that have, like, different, things that you can add to, like, the display table. So that would mean we could do another stream of this, where I just do another section. There's some cool sections, so... it'll be fun. As I said, this is a very good, yapping while doing something, kind of idle in the background. Very cozy. Peak cozy. Theoretically, they should be similar as you go up. Theoretically. I have noticed it's been pretty, like, not repetitive, but there are patterns. There are, like, more or less of some colors as we go. I'm not worried. It's just that there's a lot. Cozy stream, cozy streamer. That's me. If I didn't have a catchphrase already, that would be it. Oh, Hanaki. I am Yuno Hanaki. Cozy stream, cozy streamer. Welcome to Coloring Voxels. Could you imagine if my intro was that short? I can't. I've gotten so used to it. I've gotten so used to the length. I don't think I've ever been on time to hear an intro. It's okay. It is okay. Do not worry about it. Don't worry, kid. Really, though, it's fine. My intros have become a little bit of a staple, even among other VTubers. But I don't think it's, like, mandatory to hear it. It's just a lot of yapping. What else is new? Fork found in kitchen type shit. Did you know our souls are connected by coziness? Oh, that is kind of cute. I do kind of like that. You just hear Puntable in the background, you're coloring without me. Puntable, you wouldn't understand the 3D spaces. You'd be so confused. Also, Puntable would probably be sad that she couldn't change the colors. So she wouldn't want to play for very long. She'd be like, this is stupid. What if I wanted to make my volcano yellow? And I'd just be like, well, you can't. You can't change the colors. And she's just like, well, that's dumb. And then she would just not play anymore. She would prefer a coloring game where you can pick the colors. Those do probably exist. I'm not gonna sit here and figure that out for her. She can grab a coloring book and color the old-fashioned way. Practice her hand-eye coordination. Learn how to color inside the lines. She's still learning that, by the way. Souls connected by fate has become iconic even to other, mostly ex-kawaii streamers. Yeah, I know. I still remember the times I would be in other kawaii girl call-ins and they would ask me to do the full intro for them for their birthdays. And I would just be like, oh, okay. Whatever you want. I obey pretty women. Sweating. But yeah, no, that's why I said, like, even some non-kawaii talents also know of it, remember it, like it for some reason, and I'm always just like, lit. That's kind of embarrassing. Especially saying it in collabs sometimes, because I feel like my intros end up so much longer than everybody else, and I'm just like, that's not my intention. I'm sorry. I don't mean to take up more time than I deserve. Other girl's intro, am girl, Yuno. Yeah, I'm just like, I go crazy. Chicken. Stop. Well, part of the reason was because I wanted it to be like that kind of like call and response memorable. The other part of it was actually because one of the pieces of advice management gave us when we were prepping for debut was to have a memorable intro and a memorable outro, because something fans like it when there's something that's like consistent and repetitive between every stream. So they like it if they can recognize the pattern of an intro or the pattern of an outro. So management was like, you should try to craft an intro that's memorable. So I was like, okay. And then I did, but I have a chronic problem where I can't shut the fuck up. So my intro ended up kind of long. But everybody likes every part of it, so I guess it's fine. I guess it's okay. But I did like want it to be like this even before management gave the advice. It's just that management had also like emphasized that it would be good to have that kind of an intro so that people could like have like something familiar, like a pattern during every stream. Except Kaya. No, Kaya had one. Sort of. It's just that hers was very short. Hiya! Kaya da yo! She just made hers a very short greeting. And then Ron's is kind of in the middle between both of ours. I mean, she didn't like every part of your intro. I mean, she doesn't like anything about me. That doesn't mean anything. She doesn't like me at all, bro. What was Ranches again? Oharan. A butterfly spirit swordmaster. Ron Sukiha from Production Kawaii's Hana Mizuki. Something like that. I thought it was shorter, Oharan. I mean, Oharan was definitely like how she started it, but I think she said like... Well, originally she started it as like your butterfly spirit swordmaster. I don't remember if she kept it up. She might have shortened it to just Oharan eventually. To make it easier. I'm pretty sure she included the fact that she was a butterfly spirit swordmaster at some point. I might have to dig back into my POV of some of the Hana Mizuki collabs. Let's go back and check. Guys, I still have some collabs with her on my channel. It's only the ones that are on her channel that are gone because her channel got deleted. Buttery Spirit Swordmaster, still one of the funniest typos ever in the universe. It was so funny. So funny when she realized. So funny. I love her. Boy, my PC sure loves how many pixels there are. It loves these layers. So cool. Can I please put it back in a good spot? This is fine, I guess. And the let's bang. She was trying so hard to think of a way to transition us to the raid for Bang as a cover. I think that's still so iconic, though. When will we ever capture the same magic? I don't think we can. That moment was just one in a million. Like everything she did. I miss my wife, guys. It was the passion with which she said it, followed by the instant realization and regret. I just checked. Her first intro was simply "Oh Haran, hello." I see you. Maybe she had to plan for it to be longer and then decided not to. I don't remember. She had been busy during a lot of debut prep, so Kaya and I were never fully aware of what all of her plans were. Because she had to do a lot of it on her own while she was, like, traveling. Whereas Kaya and I were doing a lot of our prep work together. Boop, 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 boop. Dang, this volcano sure is volcanoing. Assuming it makes it look a little better. Maybe it'll behave for me a bit more. Okay. Nice autocorrect. Incredible. Pink stuff is starting to imply lava. Yeah, I think it's lava. I think it's lava. It took us until the very last puzzle of the section, voxel of the section, to realize. But it's fine, it'd be like that sometimes. Whee! That is true. I am technically erecting the volcano because I'm building it upwards. That is indeed correct. Silly English language. Haha, you so silly. She's just so crazy. Love her. Beep 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 beep. Boy howdy. Me looking that I'm only on layer 29 and I know that there's like 70. They're gonna go by fast once I get to the top layer. I know this from experience in the other ones, but I'm just like, man, so many freaky layers. They're all generally the same like rotation of colors too. Voxels are like onions, that's true. They got layers. Does that mean they're also like ogres? And does that mean that they are like me? Am I a Voxels? Guys, am I the Voxels? Guys? Am I the Voxels? Are we human or are we Voxels? Voxoni, that's me. You're the Voxel now. Let's go. Always has been. She is the Voxel, the onions, the ogres, the whole lot. Yeah, man. The whole lot of it. That's me. Since I'm going to be Orpal soon, that means I can be a red onion instead of a green onion. Because red onions are like purple in color. I will be a bit sad, because honestly, green onions are my favorite onion. But being a red onion is also good. I love red onions. And then when I'm yellow, I'll be a yellow onion. Bro is actually going for the onion verse. How many other kinds of onions are there? Quick. Yuno was the onion VTuber all along. So true. Not Oni, onion. I mean, I've been an onion truther since day one. One of the... I mean, there's a handful of things that me and my wife don't agree on, but one of the big things we don't agree on is that I love green onions and she hates them. More for me. More for me. She can't stand them. I love them though. pattern's closing in. It's getting smaller. So now we don't even have any of the dark color. Need a pearl oni and a shallot oni. Got it, got it, got it. You know the one in Onion who's there all along. I like how you guys are unearthing it like it's a conspiracy. Unearthing the layers. They don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. Just keeps erecting more and more. Yeah, man. It sure does. Glad you noticed. Time-lapse for this one is gonna go crazy. The lag from the eruption. Lamau. Oh yeah, see, this part's going so fast. Because they're clear. Am I making clouds? I guess I'm making... Oh, no, I'm making the steam. Or like the smoke, I guess. Transparent counts as a color, I have come to discover in this video game. Thank you for using both the Dama emotes and some of the Lin emotes. Thank you, that's cute. I like seeing them next to each other like that. The ash. Yeah, true, the ash. The ash, probably also some sulfur in there. Oh, these layers are going by so much faster, though, because it's only the two kind of transparent colors. Thank God. I'm getting hungry. Please help. I'm getting hungry. I have to probably start zooming out so that I can see all of these, because it's billowing a lot. Oh my god, so much smoke. Hope this Oni, she's trapped in a cage of a transparent voxel. She's hungry. It really do be like that. Thank you for the posture check. That's all I can muster. It's okay. My posture is better now. I was kind of starting to shrimp, but I adjusted to proper sitting up position. Full shrimp? No, I am not shrimping. I am out of shrimp. I am sitting upright. Don't call me a shrimp. I'm big. I'm big and I'm intimidating. Grrr. Whoa! See? Very intimidating, very scary. Oh my god, it's extending so far out of the grid. Holy schmoly. Oh my god. Level 69, by the way. Haha, nice. You can do it. My computer was like, oh my god. Hey. Now let's see this speed paint. Look at all those layers I painstakingly built. I did that. I did that. Look, I did that. I felt that stutter. Yeah, the frames were getting a little bit slow there. During the end, but it's okay. What you doing? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I'm actually gonna be ending. Oh, we did it! We built the volcano! Yippee! So we cleared the first section. There's... Well, let's go back to the main menu and check, actually. Get me out of here. Let my computer breathe. Let my computer, breathe for a moment. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, fully erect. We did it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more full levels. We did volcano, so now it's fully done. Get a load of this. Get a load of this diorama. I built it. I did it. I did that. I built all of this. I did it. Me. But we have whole other sections that we can do too, like medieval and city, and we have dungeon, and we have planetarium, and we have underwater, and we have arcade. So we'll be able to do several more streams of this where we just yap while I color. That's exciting. Anyway, I like this game. It's very cozy, very cute. I'm pretty sure you can either wishlist it or the demo might actually be available on Steam. Pretty sure. So you should definitely check it out if this seems like something that would be your speed. It's definitely good to just kind of like zone out to. If you're not me and obsessed with yapping, you could probably just be like quietly sit and like color and just kind of zone out for a while. But if you're me, you will yap to your chat the whole time. Is it Yuno core? Yeah. I do think it's Yuno core. It's very chill. There's like literally no rules to it. It's just point and click color, and that is nice. And it's good to just have something in the background, and then when it's finished, you get like a little diorama, and I think that's neat. But yes, it's Yuno core. That means being alone with your thoughts, and that is scary. Not if you're zoning out, dude. Don't you ever just zone out and think of nothing? That happens to me all the time. Anyway, I said this on Twitter earlier. I will be posting my schedule a little later tonight. It is done. I just didn't want to post it until a little bit later. But we do have Onimon tomorrow. Assuming that I feel okay. The topic for Onimon is, am I sick? Let's find out. Because I still feel like I am on the precipice of sick. And then we have, well, I'm not gonna spoil the rest of the schedule because it's literally getting posted in a little bit. But Oni's gotta eat first. I'm hungry. I gotta eat first. I'm so hungry. Okay. But you'll see the schedule later. And then you'll see the other streams that will be happening. We'll probably come back to coloring voxels at some point. We have a lot of games that we can come back to at some point that I've started. We might make like occasional series out of them. We'll see. But yeah, I gotta go eat. Thank you guys so much for choosing to spend time with me. I hope that you have a good rest of your time zone. And until I see you again, Yunotsu!